So I just want to do a quick update on Obi. Here's Obi and Daisy. You good puppies? And there's Daisy walking. And so, Obi, this way, bud. It's at the end of a walk, and it's already like 75 degrees, and it's not even 7 a.m. But I just, and hopefully I won't like that doing it, because now I'm going down this huge hill, as you could probably see. Good Obi. But anyway, I wanted to just do a real fast update about Obi. As you guys might know, about 2 weeks ago, I'd say it was, we got it. We did go ahead with the neuter. I was really mixed on that for so many reasons. But Obi has always been extremely unhealthy when it comes to his GI. Something Daisy got, which I don't love her eating. Anyway, he always had a lot of good boy-o. So right now he's resting because he just went running a ton. So anyway, I'll talk while I video, which I'm sorry, because I was trying to get you guys the pictures of the puppies. I guess I can just show you them while I'm right now then while I'm talking. Anyway, I just want to report that it went way, way, way better than I could have even imagined. Good girl, Daisy. Let's get those baby teeth out of there. So we have a great surgeon in our local vet. He's an absolute perfectionist, and someone I know got their male Doberman, who's even about 2 years younger, neutered at the same time. And she loves her vet too, but still I do question, because they gave him gabapentin, which they did not give Obi for the pain. And then he had a major reaction to the gabapentin, and then he somehow popped a stitch as well, whereas Obi barely licked, and it was a super clean incision. But the important thing is Willow went into heat this last few days ago, and Asher, prior to her even going into heat, Asher could tell at the show. I thought he was just reacting to the other dogs, but it was that. And he's okay. He usually doesn't get out of control till the very prime days, but Obi used to get out of control from the minute. And to add to his GI and supermodel status, he would also not eat from literally day one. So I think the neutering thing really is an individual issue. I would never recommend people do it. Honestly, if they can wait with a male dog till about 5 years. My terrible, tragic experience was waiting and neutering Diego when he was 7, and maybe he was an outlier because he did get osteosarcoma, which, if you do the research, is 4 times more likely, along with many cancers, in neutered males. So no matter what's being told, if you can get away with a lifetime of not neutering your dog, it's better. But what went into our formula and decision making about that, I'm going to keep walking, so sorry for the boringness, but this will be more about telling you about the neutering again. Anyway, what went into our decision making for it was just simply the fact that Obi and Asher have gone a lifetime without only one altercation, which wouldn't have been caused, once again, except for human error, and it was right after the major fight between the Staffords that resulted in Shaq's loss of ear, and then Al let Obi and Asher out under high energy. Anyway, they're back to trusting and being such good friends, and I was worried, well, is Asher going to treat Obi differently? But we worked very carefully on the transition, as we did when we got back from the show with Asher and the other dogs, and they're back to being total buds again, even more so, I would say. So part of my reasoning was that it'll just take away the natural tension, but the real strong reasoning was Obi already has so many issues. I figured, you know what, at this point, I mean GI-wise anyway, and not eating and getting so lovesick, which Dobermans are known for, so I thought, let's just give it a shot. He's gone now, he'll be 6 in October, and I'll just see what it does. So at this point, I have to report that it's supposed to sometimes take dogs a month. He's sniffing Willow a little, but he's able to be with Willow. He's happy. He's nicer with Daisy now, because he was being really weird to Daisy too. And he had that, remember, I think I told you guys he had that weird yelping thing going on. Well, not yelping, that was what Diego had when he had prostate, but Obi had a similar in that he was moving super slow and not able to jump down. That could have been just more of a issue with like an actual limb, but I don't know, because Obi is super agile and we had never had that, so it could have been the beginning of prostatitis too. So, and which is about the only thing neutering is generally recommended for. There he goes. And I was just about to say the one difference I might notice is he slowed down maybe a tad, but there he is, slowed down, and Again, I didn't do the video when we got here, which he looked like he was shot out of a cannon as soon as I let him off the leash. But before we neutered him, that would be commonplace all the time, except for about the week or so before when we worried that maybe he had something going on. So anyway, I think it really is an individual decision. And in our case, right, Obers? It looks like it may have paid off very well to do that at this more of an advanced age. For a Doberman, sadly, you're probably at least halfway through his life. I mean, I die to think about Obi not going on to nice age, which, gosh, I mean, we've never had a male go beyond 9, which would be 4 years. So I'm treasuring every minute, but I think Obi will, even with all his GI, go longer. He's always been such an athlete. And who knows, maybe just because he's been the only one with overt seeming sickness, he'll actually be our healthiest. The others seem so healthy and then just were gone. So, righto? So anyway, there we go, guys. That's just the final piece, and I'll turn it off now. All right, good boy, Oba. You a good boy? Yeah, he's a handsome beauty. Yes, all right. I know you love him, don't you, Dave?